Hello, beautiful beings. Love and laughter. Tanya Rainbow Horse here. Just wanted to come out in nature and share a little video, getting out walking more and enjoying nature. I kind of got a little disconnected from it for a few years when I was deep in my shadow work, which I probably could have used it the most then, but I chose to hide, and I needed that time to hide, so that's okay. But I just really wanted to take a moment here and talk about when we have to move through that heavy energy, that stuck energy. It's probably around limiting beliefs, thinking that things are at the end of the world. And I've just come out of 3 big energy purges within the last week. 3 big ones that just completely shook me and rattled me to my core. And something important that I'm learning through that is just when I thought that I was slowing down, the universe showed me that I could slow down even more. And so as I was coming out of these energy spouts and knowing that I had things I had to do because I made a commitment to do this coaching program to get my work out in the world, and it has stretched me beyond imagination in so many areas because it's consistently every week it's like stretching and moving through anything that is holding you back from that next phase. And what I'm really realizing, even on a deeper level, is when that energy's there, when that doubt's there, when that heaviness is there, and you still got to do the damn thing, the simplest, easiest, best thing you can do in that place is to stop, slow way down. I'm talking just sit down and witness. Because when you're in that heavy, dense energy, you want to move around, you're pacing, you're like a wild animal. That primal energy of stalking, you're gonna be killed if you don't protect yourself, I'm talking that kind of stuff, anxiety out the roof, fear out the roof. You don't know if you're gonna make it. Those limiting beliefs that come up in that energy. One thing that continued to help me pull out of it was to sit down and just watch some of the energy go by. The observer always comes back to the observer, because when we can witness it and not be in it, it doesn't control us. But boy, that is a process to learn. I still haven't mastered it yet, but each time around the wheel, I get embodied into that, grounded and rooted into being the observer a little bit more, and I see how important it is to be the observer even more each time. And so next time I go down into the void, into the darkness, I'm going to just sit down and I'm going to witness it, and I'm going to see how I can get myself to not get in the gunk. Because it's shedding. It has to go. The darkness has to transform out so you can use that energy for something different. And we can make it a lot easier on ourselves by being the observer, by practicing, getting ourselves into a state of just observing the thoughts and feelings that we're feeling and taking the action we need to take anyways. I had a couple things I had to do today. I had to make a video for my Facebook group, and I had to call my student loan company. And they were both giving me a lot of anxiety. And I just had to keep sitting there and telling myself, I just have to move through this energy. It's going to be okay. And I just witnessed the energy moving through. And the more I witnessed the energy, the less I was in it, and the more I just witnessed my body experiencing it. And I knew it was just part of the process. I wasn't letting it consume me. Now, like I said, it's easier said than done to witness and observe how you're feeling, the doubts, the thoughts, the heaviness, whatever you're feeling, and not get into it versus actually doing it. It's a practice. It's definitely an art form that I am dedicated to embody myself. It's very important because I know the power of it, and I know the purpose that it serves, and I know how important it can be for us to free ourselves from allowing that doubt and those pains and those shadows to control us and hold on to it. When we don't take the observer seat when we're in it, we're allowing ourselves to be, drug along the river in the pain. I'm not saying not feel it. That's not what I'm saying. I still cried and felt things, even when I'm in the observer seat. And I let it move through, and then I just move back to the observer spot. Or, when you're there, or when you're in the observer's seat, you naturally just feel what you need to feel, and you let it come out, and you just let it be. Goals, serious goals. Anyways, that's what I got to share with you guys. Thank you so much for showing up to receive the message. Love and laughter.